What's up, guys, and welcome back to another episode of House Flipper. As always, if you guys are enjoying this series, make sure you leave a like in the video. It'd be greatly appreciated. Daisy, why you gotta give me those sad eyes? Every time I say Daisy's name, she's usually in the office here with me, and I feel like I'm freaking her out a little bit. Anyways, we're gonna give you the same hat that you have back at home, and hopefully you appreciate that and stop giving me the sad eyes. But we're not wasting any time today, ladies and gents. In the previous episode, I'll leave the door open in case the pups want to come in. In the previous episode, we went through the entire blue Snuggery property here, and we've got all the walls done up, we've got the floors done up, the ceilings have been repaired, all the trash has been removed. So what we need to do today is start to go through the entire place and get it all furnished. I think I want to start here in like the formal dining room space. So let's just find a nice big table. There might even be a few options in here that we haven't even seen yet, haven't even experimented with yet. I think these look vaguely familiar. I feel like we've used those before, but these three up here appear to be new. Oh, you know what? No, we have used this one, but I think the small version of it. Let's check this one out. Okay, not seeing our coarse dark oak. There it is. Will it look weird with this much coarse dark oak in the room, though? The table's also not as large as I was hoping for. Let's see how much larger the other one is. Tell you the truth, they appear to be about the same size, but I kind of like this one more. It is going to be a lot of coarse dark oak, but at least we have the white legs on this one to sort of break things up. I'm just going to try to make sure that it's center in the room. Dolly, I can't place down the table if you're standing inside of it. It's just not gonna work here, Chief. What? Okay. Let's do this. Let's do this, pups. Since we're decorating today, you two can just stay outside. All right, we've got a huge yard, tons of butterflies out here for you two to chase. You should have a great time. We're just gonna uncheck that and uncheck that. We'll head inside and close the door. I know, kind of mean, but we gotta do it. We gotta do it. They're not gonna run off. I mean, we have a fenced-in yard out there, but it beats them getting in the way of the furniture we're trying to place down. Now that we've got our table in the room, I think what I want to try to find next is a nice chandelier. Nothing too extravagant. You know, I'm trying to keep it sort of farmhousey, very cozy feeling. Like, this is way over the top. That's way too much. I know we've used this one plenty of times now, but I really, really like it. And that's the reason we keep coming back to it. So I'm going to try to also put this in the center of the room. Actually, that is center. So the table actually needs to get scooted over just slightly, right about there. Perfect. Okay, table done. Lights done. Now what we need are some chairs. I really like these three, but I almost feel like the arms on the chairs make them too large. You know, the space really isn't all that big, so I think we'll go with something like this. 4 is probably plenty for such a small room, but, you know, just in case they need some extra seats, we're throwing 2 more on the ends. And then these, I think I'm actually going to bring in a little bit more, maybe space them out a little bit better so they don't look like super uniform. There we go. Okay, I'm pretty happy with this. Now what we need is like a bar type area, or maybe just a big cabinet to put all your fancy china in and stuff. 2 of these big china cabinets would probably be plenty for most people. I've added 4 in here. I think it looks okay, but I want something over here. Maybe like a similar looking cabinet, but without the shelf above, like just the base cupboard. You know what I'm saying? Something like this. Oh no, I'm trapped. Oh god. Okay, we may have to move the table out just slightly if we want to actually, you know, walk through this area. But I think that looks pretty solid. And then we could put a big picture or a big mirror above that just to add a little bit of extra flair in this room. I dig it. How are the pups? How are the pups doing? Dude, they're standing in the exact same spot that they were before. Now I feel bad. Now I feel really, really bad. Okay, you can come in. But if I go into a room, I'm going to close the door. Okay, that's the deal. I don't need you two getting in the way while we're trying to place this furniture in. After moving the table and chairs like just barely. We can now walk behind there. No sweat, no problem. Now let's try to find either a very large mirror or a nice painting. What do we think about the mirror, girls? Are we fans of the mirror? Daisy, you still look so sad. Why do you still look so sad? Okay, we'll try a different hat. We'll check in with you a little while later on, see if you're enjoying that one. The sad eyes, dude, they just get me every time. I'm personally a fan of the mirror. I think it looks pretty nice. And it's from the same, I guess you could call it like a furniture pack as the table. J-E-L-O. I'm going to call it the Jello pack. So it just kind of works. You know, it just kind of fits in the space. But let's move into the kitchen now. We've got this beautiful white subway tile. So I definitely want to try to make that sort of the cabinetry corner. And then we could do a refrigerator over here. Maybe some other stuff. You know what else I didn't think about? Is the laundry room. We don't have one. So we may have to squeeze a washer and dryer in somewhere else. As far as the pantry goes, it's going to be real basic. Thinking we just chuck some pantry shelving in there and call it a day. It's kind of what it was before. Let's have a look-see at what all the Vigo set has to offer. Some nice upper cabinetry there. A lovely looking sink. Oh, dude, this is the one sink that you could have easily done like a dual bowl sink. But instead, they've just gone with a single bowl on the left, and then on the right, it's just flat. I don't even know what you would use that for. Maybe drying dishes, I suppose? There aren't a ton of different cabinetry options for this set, but I really do like the look of it. And tell you the truth, we don't really even have that much space in the kitchen to begin with, so I think it'll be a pretty good fit in here. Surprisingly, we actually have way more counter space in here than I thought we were going to have. And so I've decided to do just all cabinetry on this wall, plus the sink right in the middle of the window. You know how we do. But now on this wall, we need an oven still. We need a refrigerator, maybe over here, and then a dishwasher, potentially. I can't imagine we're going to find a dishwasher with the same, like, countertop above it. So we might actually just scrap the dishwasher and pretend maybe this cabinet there is the dishwasher. Or under the sink. I don't know. I don't know. People always get mad at me when I don't put dishwashers in, but there really aren't too many good options. We've got a few options here from the Apple Tendo cabinetry set, which is not going to match whatsoever. Also the snowman set, the samurai set. You know what? Just for the sake of the argument, I will get us the snowman one so we can see how different the countertop height actually is. That's not going to fly. That is not going to fly. What else we got? This one doesn't actually have a countertop. I wonder if it's the same height, though. It is the same height. Okay, we could probably squeeze this in, maybe on the end, or... Actually, let's do it, like, next to the refrigerator, maybe. So it doesn't stand out. Well, if we're doing that, we might as well use one with an actual countertop, huh? So we've got the snowman one put in. Functioning dishwasher. We love that. However, the countertop... we're not going to be able to match because this has like stone counters and this cabinetry set uses wooden counters. But I think since they're far enough away, it shouldn't look too terribly weird. Next up though, the refrigerator. We're going big. We're going big, you guys. Oh no, it's not even gonna fit over here. Okay, maybe let's not go big. Let's go small. Small is good, right? They should have another snowman refrigerator. It's like half the size. That should be plenty big still. And now, if we needed to, we could also get an additional snowman counter and put it just to the left of our dishwasher so it doesn't look, you know, as out of place. Because it... oh my god, Daisy. What are you doing? What are you doing? I just see a little snoot peeking through the wall. That's incredible. You're the best. And there she goes. Okay, now... an oven. I really like this one. Oh, we can turn the light on as well. That's cool. Because it has like the white housing to it. So if we put some white counters to the left and right of that, I think it'll look a little bit more normal. But let's go with the snowman set since we don't have the brown countertops on this side of the kitchen. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, you guys, that is the look right there. It does feel kind of weird having the oven sort of off in its own little corner over here. What do you think, Daze? You like it? She likes it. Just one big pantry shelf. That ought to do it. All right, dude, the kitchen is looking great. I think the last thing we need are some classic ceiling titties. Maybe even just the one. Yeah, one is plenty of light. We don't actually need any lights in the pantry. I feel like we've got plenty of light leaking in if we have the door open. Dude, I dig it. I really dig it. This turned out great. We actually have a dishwasher. I am gonna chuck one more of these cabinets just to the left of that, though, before we move on to the next room. And there we go. Good deal. Okay, kitchen is looking solid now. Let's do the bathroom next, and then we can do the 2 bedrooms shortly after. So since this is going to be a shared bathroom, it's very important that we need to have either a shower or a tub, or both. I highly doubt we can fit both of them. Well, there could be like the shower tub combo. But anyways, shower, tub, sink, toilet, that's it. That's really all we need in here. If we want to go the shower route, instead of doing, you know, a tub, actually this tub looks pretty nice. But if we want to do the shower thing, what we're going to have to do is get a shower that doesn't actually have a surrounding, doesn't have a floor tray, and we're going to have to just try to put that up on one of these 2 walls there. And then as far as like the shower enclosure goes, there are large glass panels that usually go floor to ceiling that we could use in place to, I guess, give you the illusion that it's like a closed-in proper shower. I don't know. That's going to take a little bit of work. I've already got the sink installation done. Right here would definitely, literally right where Dolly is, of course, is going to be where the toilet is going to be. So let's get the installation for that. I'm probably going to have to put the pets outside again, but is what it is. Dolly is just notorious for getting in our way. For whatever reason, I don't know what's gotten into you, but we're closing the door. Sorry, love you. I know I said that we were gonna close the doors to the rooms when we got in them. That's just too much work. You guys, it's too much work. And let's try the shower route first, and we'll see if we actually like that. This one does come with a drain, so it'll be a little bit more realistic in that regard. Let's place that down right there. We'll get it installed, and then we just need to find some sort of glass surround. It is gonna be weird having a window right smack dab in the middle of your shower. We could do a curtain there or something, right? I'm certainly not going to get rid of the window. This might actually work perfectly. We do still have to assemble it, just get it screwed into the wall. Nothing too crazy. I like that. I think that could sort of pass as a shower, right? You'd shower here, directly underneath the shower head. Some water might leak out, but we've got the drain. We've got the drain, so all of our bases are covered. Toilet is next. Sure would be a shame if we didn't end up using our favorite toilet. The mountable toilet flatty, not fatty, you guys. I know I've gotten it wrong in the past. I'm trying to redeem myself. Now, because this is a shared bathroom, after all, I'm going to try to squeeze 2 sinks in here because there very well could be a case where 2 people might need to brush their teeth at the exact same time. And to do that more comfortably, I think 2 sinks are in order. However, we did have to sell the toilet, so let's quickly make sure that still fits. Dude, no problem. All right, that turned out way better than I thought it would. And these sinks are actually shallow enough to where I think it does give us quite a bit more room to walk around in here. I want to do like a runner rug, sort of a longer, skinny rug just in front of the sink. And then, of course, we're going to need a massive monster mirror and probably some sort of light just above that. Or we could do a classic ceiling titay as well. Okay, the lantern definitely looks cool, but it doesn't really emit all that much light. And I know we've used this mirror once already in the dining room, but I think it's going to be plenty wide for this space. We just need something else. I think since we went with a light already on the wall with the little lantern, let's just do a ceiling titay. I'm sure there are some people that are like, why do you call it that? Hey, if you know, you know. And if you don't know, that's totally fine. That is totally fine. But we've got our ceiling titay mounted up. The bathroom is looking great. Last thing was the runner rug. And then I think we're good to move on to both of the bedrooms. It's a little long, but at 58 cents, you just can't beat it. Well, you could, but that would be weird, especially with a rug. Anywho, we're going to do the master bedroom first, and then we'll do the additional, probably like guest bedroom. So of course we're going to start with the largest object in the bedroom, that being the bed itself. And I want to go with the Havana set, I think, for this room. Before we go any further, I do think another ceiling tete is in order. These rooms are just so dark. Honestly, I should have just gone through and put a tete in each and every room. That way when we walk in, it's at least, you know, sort of illuminated. But I like this bed. It's a little dark, but I'm hoping that the rest of the Havana set will also look good in black. Oh my god, dude. This is a nightstand? That's huge. That's way too big. Let's try, there is a smaller one. It just looks shorter. It looks like it's the same width. And it totally is. And it totally is. Okay, so what we're going to do instead then, we're going to push this bed all the way up against the wall. You guys know I hate doing this, but since we have such cramped quarters here, well, we wouldn't have cramped quarters if I just moved the entire bed on that wall instead. Then we could probably do the 2 nightstands. So let's try that first before we just admit defeat. There we go. There we go, dude. See, that gives us way more space in here. Unfortunately, though, still going to be a little cramped trying to fit like a wardrobe in here. I'm going to try it. I've still got to try it. We'll do like maybe the foot of the bed, or actually in the corner. In the corner, that's going to take up the least amount of space, I think. And we also still have room for a chest of drawers. Even though we have the 2 nightstands, this is... Oh, it is a little bit larger. Never mind. I was like, it looks the same as the nightstands, dude. I think they have that labeled wrong. There we be. All right, we've done it. So we could probably put like a little TV right here. It's the master bedroom after all. Gotta live a little. And then remember these little lanterns. I'm thinking instead of lamps, we do lanterns. Could be cool. Dude, hold up. That's the small? That's the small? How big is the large? Good lord, dude, how did I not know that this existed? That's insane. That's actually insane. That's the biggest TV I think I've ever seen. Okay, no idea if any of these TVs are actually gonna fit then. I was kind of hoping that that one would be small enough. We could go retro, right? We could go retro in here. Even the retro TV, you guys, even the retro TV just barely fits up there. And we can't even turn this one on, which is kind of a shame. But the lanterns are looking great. I think this room is about done. We just need like a painting or something on that wall to help break things up even more. And then we can move on to the guest bedroom. Instead of a painting or a photo, I think I'm going to opt in for this like macrame deal over here. It looks really, really nice. They've added like a bunch of boho-esque decorations and things with the Pets DLC, and I really appreciate that. You know, trends come and go, but it's cool that they sort of looked at that and were like, boho's kind of in. Let's just do that. As you can tell, I also let the girls back in, and Dolly straight away trying to go to the room we were working on. We're going to go to the other room now, and this time we're going to close the door. Okay? No interruptions. We're going to start with the bed first. Since this is the guest bedroom after all, I do think we could probably get away with using a single bed as opposed to a double, or a queen, or a king, or a California king. You know the rest. We're just going to plop this down over in that corner. I think I like the look of that. Dude, all this coarse dark oak just looks so good. I absolutely love it. So we've got our bed. Let's see what else comes with the Desoy. Oh my god, it's the only thing. It's the only thing out of that whole pack. At least that gives us a little bit more freedom, I suppose. We're going to go with the Woody set then, since we know that not only does it have the nightstand here, but it's got the wardrobe, it's got the chest of drawers, it's got everything. Let's give the guest bedroom an even better wardrobe than the master bedroom, right? That makes a whole bunch of sense. Not really, but it looks really nice. And hopefully it'll be the perfect size to put, oh, there it is, up along this wall. Gotta make sure that it's sort of center. Close enough, I suppose. Dude, that looks great. That looks great. Okay, and then over here, probably on this wall, we'll do just the smaller chest of drawers. And last but not least, we're gonna grab another lantern. I'm not gonna do the hanging one because we'd have to hang it inside of the window, which is obviously not going to work. So let's grab kind of like this one. Or should we do the small one? Nah, the tall one. The tall one is where it's at. This is so much coarse dark oak, you guys. It's so much. I didn't even do the floor trim or anything. It's not that big of a deal, I suppose. It's not like you would get more money or less money if you have floor trim or not. So I'm actually okay with this. Sweet, dude. So that's the main floor pretty much done. We just need something, honestly, anything out here in the corridor. We've got this little shoe storage cubby deal with some hooks up there for coats, jackets, whatever you got to hang up. And then also a little bench just behind that. Daisy is stoked. You are absolutely stoked, and I love that for you. And you as well, Dolly. Continuing to just sit right where we need to be all the time. Doesn't matter. Doesn't matter. I'm just going to try to ignore it. We need, like, the hangers, the Pets DLC hangers and stuff now. Here we go. This is the stuff. This is the stuff right here, dude. Very highly detailed, very pet-themed. I appreciate it. So yeah, this for sure. That'll go just above the little bench there. Already looks fantastic. And now, the treats would be kind of cool too. This actually has keys on it as well, so I think we'll go with that one. Dude, these look great. Put that one right next to the door. And then the hallway, I just noticed, is also very, very dark. So let's do 2 ceiling tetes. Hopefully that'll be plenty of light. Oh, and it is. Excellent. Okay, and then right here, since we have already like a bunch of china storage, my original idea was going to be just cupboards, cabinets out here up the wazoo. What I'm going to do instead is actually an additional sitting area, I guess. Kind of like a coffee type spot. I don't know what to call the thing, but I think it'll end up looking pretty good. And the finishing touch. Right there. See, it's fine, right? It at least fills up the unused space. We could have done like dog beds or something else, I suppose. We might actually need something here too. Let me see if I can find like a skinny table or something like that. Here we go. Here we go. Even got a little bit of extra decoration in there. Dude, see, the main entrance looks great. It looks so much nicer. I was considering doing another rug, but I actually kind of like this floor. So I think we're going to leave that. But the last room in this whole house, you guys, is going to be the attic space. Now, in the previous episode, I did say I was going to sleep on it, on whether or not we were going to change out the walls for something else up here. And to tell you the truth, I think I'm going to leave it. And the reason why is it feels like it's been a reclaimed space, you know? Former attic, now turned into your living room. If you were to come through and paint it all, you'd have no idea that it was an attic, and only an attic previously. So for that reason, I think we're going to keep it. The first thing we need for the attic space to convert it into our living room is, of course, a sofa. I don't want like a big sectional or anything like that. I just want a nice, clean-looking 3-seater sofa. Dolly, you're looking a little dirty. Did you maybe get into something outside? Let's go check on Daisy. Let's go check on Daisy. Daisy, you good? You're also kind of dirty. Should we give you girls a bath? I don't know that we can actually do that on the job, but let me just temporarily get a grooming table or something. All right, Dolly first. Hop up there. Go ahead. Hop up. Nope. You don't want to do it? Can we just pick you up then? You're a hefty girl now, so I'm kind of surprised we can just pick you up like that. We're going to put you down in there. Nicely done, nicely done. And then interact again. No, that's not what we need to be doing here. There it is. Swap to... Okay, no idea. It just disappeared. But you're clean. It's like magic. And we've got the blow dryer as well. Okay, now we'll pick you up. We'll hoist you off of there. Then we got to go get Daisy. Oh, wait, no, we don't have to pick you up the second time. A ramp just folds out a note. That's incredible. That is incredible. Okay, Daisy, where are you at? She's literally right next to me trying to sleep, and I keep saying her name. She's like, what? What's going on? I'm just going to carry you because you're still pretty small. How did you two get so dirty? Like, the house is clean. You've been inside for a little while. You were outside for maybe 10 minutes tops. So let's get the deal. There it is. Perfect. And the blow dryer. Nice. All right. You are good to go, girl. The ramp is down. Have at it. Dude, that is so sick. That is so sick. And the fact that we just did that in somebody else's house is equally as amazing, in my opinion. So, girls, you're going to probably help out with the upstairs now. Yeah? What we need now is an entertainment center. Somewhere that we can put a TV on, because we don't have a whole lot of flat walls up here. Actually, we should see if we could mount a TV on the ceiling. That would be wild. Yeah, I kind of figured that wasn't going to work, but we had to try it. We had to try it. This thing's going to have to actually sit out away from the wall a decent ways, just so we can actually put a TV on top of the thing. So let's grab this guy, I think. Usually this is the one that we use anyways. We'll see how far back we can actually push it. Right about there, looks pretty good. And now, if we just move this back as well, it should look perfect. There it is, dude. See, look at that. We've already got a nice little living room going. I think I want to do like a simple coffee table now in the center. Here we go. This little circular one. That'll work. I don't want it to take up too much space in here, so the smaller the better. There it is. There it is. All right. And now let's do... I always say let's buy some end tables, and then we could put lamps on them or something. I'm gonna grab the smaller version of the Havana nightstands, and we're gonna put 2 of these on either end of the couch. That way we have something to actually put those lamps on top of. Now that we have those lamps installed, I really think the last thing that this room needs is a nice rug. Hopefully that's sort of center. Actually, that looks pretty good for just a rough placement. We've got to scoot it back till about there, and a little bit more to the left. It's never good enough, is it? There we go. Okay, that looks good enough. So obviously we have a ton of empty space up here, and usually I would leave it up to the new homeowners to fill whatever sort of empty space that we've left for them. However, with this one, it's just too much. So we need like a foosball table, a ping pong table, a billiards table, something in both this space and this space. And then over here, I think we're going to add a nice little area for 2 dogs, potentially. We're a dog lover ourselves, so might as well cater to the pups. We could do cat stuff too, but that's, I don't know. Maybe we'll do 1 corner for dogs, 1 corner for cats. How about that? Okay, guys, here's what we got going on up here. So, we've got a ping pong table. We've got a foosball table. We've got a cat tree. Of course, they need a litter box and also food and water. Very important, very important. Over here, dog corner, we got a bed. And again, food and water. So, oh, Jenga. Jenga's new as well. Had to add that. Just had to do it. I also added these very interesting, very strange looking ceiling fins. It was intentional for the light. I didn't actually expect them to rotate like this, and it looks pretty sick. So I'm definitely gonna leave those, but that is a wrap now on the blue Snuggery property. So let's get the pups on out of here so we can list the place for sale. And we're not telling the homeowners, okay? We're not telling them that we gave both of you a bath inside their new home. We're saying nothing. Garden competition, not really super important because we didn't really do anything in the yard. We mowed it, but that's not going to give us any additional income. So we purchased the property for $227,000. We've sold $14,000 worth of furniture with it, which is pretty cool. Only spent less than $1,000 on total renovation costs, and the Smoth family picks it up for $296,000. That's $65,000 worth of profit. I'm not even going to negotiate with them. We're going to accept the offer so we can see these before and afters. Oh, I totally forgot to get another thumbnail. Whoops. Maybe we can just use the same one we did for part 1 of this house, I guess. Yeah, that's a big oopsie. But now that we're back at home, I do think that's where we're going to wind down this episode at for today. Once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.